But first at 5, school lunches in limbo as Michigan's budget battle hits crunch time. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Simon Shaquette. A lot of people are talking about what is at stake, including universal free breakfast and lunch for students across our state.
So if lawmakers don't lock in funding, that program could end next week. The $82.5 billion spending plan includes $19 billion for schools, but it also affects county funding, stadium projects, state park projects, and environmental cleanups.
It is all on hold until a deal is reached. Lawmakers have until October 1st to get this done, or Michigan could face a government shutdown.
Let's get right to 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham for a closer look at where things stand.
Without a balanced state budget, Troy School Superintendent tells me school districts stand to be impacted in a number of ways. Safety and security, social workers, salaries, but one of the most tangible for students is school lunch.
There's a lot of things that you could be reducing, but I think nutrition for the kids in the morning, that's a good thing.
Tom McNabb's grandchildren go to Leonard Elementary. He says he's followed the state budget talks closely and favors keeping the universal free lunch program.
It's a good thing that you provide the meals for the kids. They're excited about it when they come, and it's a good thing to kick the day off.
The state had made breakfast and lunch free for all students in recent years, but if state lawmakers fail to balance a budget by the October 1st deadline, those free meals would go away. For Troy schools, Superintendent Dr. Richard Macheski says the district will go back to serving free and reduced lunch only for those who qualify. Qualifications are based on federal guidelines.
We would be required to send out notification, which we are planning to do to families. They'll have to fill out paperwork to identify whether they would otherwise qualify.
For those who don't qualify, he says they will be charged.
So we'll identify a price per meal, and we'll share that with families.
It's important that we designate dollars for lunch and breakfast. I think if we don't do that, we run the risk of some kids having access to meals and others not.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Democrats want to continue allocating funding specifically for those free meals for all students. Republicans have a different approach.
We didn't remove or don't eliminate school lunches, breakfast, or dinners, or picnics on Saturday if they want. We just rolled it up in a different way.
State Representative John Roth says Republicans want schools to decide how to spend the money. So they've proposed increasing per pupil funding.
$10,025 per pupil student foundation, and then $1,975 on top for schools to have flexibility to do what they want with that.
We will work through those differences and get a budget done. And I just want to make sure it gets done right and it gets done on time.
In Troy, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
We know how many families and services are depending on the passage of this budget. It is why we are committed to following the negotiations until a deal is reached. We'll have all the updates on air and online at WXYZ.com.